Hello guys, what's up you guys and welcome back to Z Star Lovers. So guys, this is Fate season 2 is back on our screen, and in this video I'm going to break down every detail of the story from the beginning to the end. Stick around with us as we dive into the main video.
This is Fate Zeeworld continues on the separation of Karan and Preeta, who were estranged for 20 years. Preeta, suffering from amnesia, lived with their son Rajveer, while Karan lived with their other son, Shaurya. Rajveer, determined to reunite his parents and seek justice for his mother, plays a central role in the storyline. The show also introduced new characters like Palki and Shaurya, and explored Shaurya's initial dislike and later acceptance of Preeta. The storyline involved various twists and turns, including Shaurya's initial hatred for Rajveer, his attempt to marry Palki, and the final closure of Rajveer's identity. Despite many twists, betrayals, and rivalries, Karan and Preeta gave birth to 3 children, which are twin sons named Rudraksh, also known as Rajveer and Shaurya, then a daughter named Kavya. But happiness doesn't last forever in This Is Fate, as a shocking incident changes the course of their lives. Preeta and her sister Srishti are involved in a terrible accident. Nidhi, a cunning woman who secretly loved Karan. Nidhi uses the chaos to her advantage. Preeta survives but loses her memory. She forgets everything: her husband, her children, her past. Karan is told that Preeta is dead. Broken and vulnerable, he sinks into despair. In this moment of weakness, Nidhi enters Karan's life as his second wife, slowly taking control over him, over the house, and over one of his younger twin sons, Shaurya. Nidhi manipulates Karan, hides Preeta's existence, and raises Shaurya as her son. Nidhi poisons Shaurya's mind against Preeta and anything related to her. He becomes arrogant, reckless, and hungry for validation. Meanwhile, Srishti, Preeta's sister, secretly raises Rudraksh as Rajveer, keeping his identity hidden to protect him. The Luthra family breaks apart due to lies, betrayal, and manipulation by Nidhi. 20 years later, Rajveer is a grown man now, quiet and intelligent, fiercely protective of his loved ones. He knows Preeta as his mother, though she still has partial memory loss. He decides to move to Mumbai to build a better life and unknowingly walks straight into the world of the Luthras. Shaurya, on the other hand, is living his best spoiled rich boy life. He's famous, wealthy, and entitled, but deep down, he's lonely and angrily manipulated for years by Nidhi. Karan is still grieving and misled by Nidhi, believes Preeta left him. He never knew that Preeta lost her memory in an accident and that she had no idea that her children were taken away from her. Destiny begins to spin its web once again when Rajveer and Preeta arrive in Mumbai. Unknowingly stepping closer to the family they were torn away from. Their lives collide after Shaurya causes a reckless car accident involving Preeta and Rajveer. This leads to a confrontation where Rajveer has Shaurya arrested, igniting a fierce rivalry between the long-lost twins who have no idea they're brothers. Rajveer crosses paths with Palki, a strong and kind-hearted girl training to be a doctor. Their bond blossoms slowly but deeply. At the same time, he starts uncovering connections to the Luthras, truths that stir long-buried emotions. Rajveer began working at Luthra Industries, slowly gaining the respect of Karan, his real father who has no idea who he really is. But his success made Shaurya furious. Shaurya, entitled, impulsive, and blinded by Nidhi's influence, saw Rajveer as a threat. Nidhi, fearing Rajveer's connection to Preeta, began plotting to destroy him. Together, Nidhi and Shaurya unleashed one scheme after another, from business sabotage to emotional manipulation. They tried everything to push Rajveer out, but Rajveer's quiet strength stood firm. In the war between the two brothers, the family began to crack again. Shaurya's jealousy pushed him to dangerous lengths. He once tampered with Charn Amrit during a puja, which nearly put lives at risk. But when the truth came close to being exposed, Nidhi covered it up again. Rajveer, meanwhile, tried to protect the family from within. Karan, sensing something special in him, even trusted him with the family's safe. This only made Shaurya more unstable. Amidst the chaos, love quietly blossoms. Rajveer and Palki slowly fell for each other despite the chaos around them. Their bond deepened, grows stronger with every challenge, and they became each other's safe space. Meanwhile, Shaurya and Shania, Palki's sister, shared a confusing, toxic relationship, but where Rajveer and Palki's love is built on truth, Shaurya and Shania feelings are clouded by ego, manipulation, and endless misunderstandings. Nidhi, determined to protect her son's inheritance, sees Rajveer as a threat. She tries everything, from poisoning holy water during a puja to manipulating family loyalties, all to ensure Rajveer is humiliated or thrown out. But Rajveer's quiet resilience only strengthens Karan's trust in him. At one point, Karan even gives Rajveer access to the family's safe, something that enrages Shaurya further. Things come to a boiling point when Rajveer is falsely accused of theft, betrayal, and even violence. Nidhi and Shaurya push the narrative. But Preeta, slowly regaining fragments of her memory, begins to suspect the truth. The courtroom becomes a stage for drama. Rajveer is arrested, but Palki, Preeta, and Kavya join forces to find evidence to save him. In a stunning twist, Rishabh, Karan's brother, returns just in time to bail out Rajveer and the rest of the family from a legal trap. Rajveer is eventually released, but the scars remain. Enraged by the attention Rajveer received from Karan and the rest of the family, Shaurya lashed out again and again. He feels isolated, unloved, and betrayed. Nidhi encourages his rage and uses him as a pawn to destroy the remaining bonds in the Luthra family. But karma strikes. Karan threw Shaurya from the Luthra house, a shocking decision that turns Shaurya bitter beyond repair. Nidhi is stunned but quickly begins plotting again. She continued manipulating Shaurya, turning him even more bitter. At the same time, she worked behind the scenes to keep Preeta's memory suppressed and hide the truth of Rajveer's identity. But fate had other plans. Bit by bit, Preeta finally regains her memory. She remembered her past with Karan, her lost son, her pain, her purpose. Then she recognized Rajveer as her own child. But the pain of separation, the lies, and the years lost weigh heavily on her heart. Meanwhile, Rajveer and Palki are completely in love, and they are super excited for their upcoming wedding. Shaurya, on the other hand, is super irked and is making plans to stop this wedding. Shaurya somehow wants Palki and can do anything. He even asks Nidhi for support. Well, a major mishap unfolds on the wedding day as Rajveer will go missing. Shaurya replaced Rajveer as a groom and ended up getting married to Palki. Rajveer returns late after all the wedding drama ends and gets a shocker of life. The drama intensifies next when the goon kidnaps and shoots Srishti. Nidhi arrives there. Nidhi is not ready to get exposed before Karan or the Luthras. Thus, she shockingly sets Srishti on fire. Nidhi laughs and sees Srishti's helplessness because now she is sure that she will die and her truth will never come out. However, Rajveer soon marks his hero-like entry and saves Srishti. Preeta and Rajveer are left shocked as they learn that Srishti has slipped into a coma. Rajveer doubts Nidhi behind all the mishap and takes oath to expose her while Preeta joins him this time. Preeta slaps Nidhi in her own house at Luthra Mansion, shocking everyone and challenges to expose her. Just when audiences expect a reunion, the story ended too soon. Nidhi escapes without facing justice. The truth of Rajveer's identity is never publicly revealed. Shaurya remains unaware that Preeta is his real mother. Rajveer and Palki's love remains unfinished. Preeta and Karan never fully reunited. It was a heartbreaking ending to a powerful journey. So many questions left unanswered. Why didn't Karan and Preeta reunite? Why didn't Shaurya realize the truth about his family? Why was such a powerful journey left hanging? No one knows, but one thing is clear. This is Fate brand new season is more than just a sequel. It's a story of lost identity, shattered relationships, and the fight to restore truth. It shows how deep love can heal even the most painful wounds and how destiny, no matter how delayed, always finds its way back home. This is Fate main cast for the brand season period, including Paraz Kalnawat as Rajveer Luthra, née Rudraksh Luthra, the elder twin son of Karan and Preeta, lovingly raised by Srishti with strong moral values, kind, helpful, and obedient. Basir Ali as Shaurya Luthra, the younger twin raised by Nidhi in the Luthra house, spoiled, arrogant, and emotionally volatile. His character development forms the key conflict. Sana Sayyad is Palki Kirana, Rajveer's love interest, a principled and caring doctor who supports him through family turmoil. Emrinal Naval Chandra is Kavya Ka Kavu Luthra, the younger sister of Rajveer and Shaurya, who plays a supportive role in the family and helps Rajveer emotionally. Shakti Anand as Karan Luthra, the Luthra patriarch, originally played by Shakti Arora, replaced by Anand during post-sleep. Father of Rajveer, Shaurya, and Kavya, torn between his lost love and shifting loyalties. Shraddha Arya as Preeta Aurora Luthra, the mother of Rajveer, Shaurya, and Kavya, who is central to the emotional arc. Suffers memory loss and later regains awareness of her children and identity. Sonal Vengerlikar as Shanaya Kurana, Palki's sister, who is entangled in a romantic subplot with Shaurya, adds complexity to the narrative. Supporting and recurring cast. Neelam Mehra as Bani Luthra Daddy, Karan and Rishabh's grandmother, wise and emotional anchor. Naveen Saini as Mahesh Luthra, Rishabh and Karan's father, supportive father that remains a calming influence. Anisha Hinduja as Rakhi Luthra, Karan and Rishabh's mother, kind-hearted and emotionally supports both Rajveer and Shaurya. Usha Bachani as Karina Luthra, Karan and Rishabh's sharp-tongued but loyal paternal aunt still keeps a watchful eye over the family's pride. Ruhi Chaturvedi as Sherlin Kurana Malhotra, a long-running antagonist whose presence ends post-sleep, but her legacy lingers. Ira Sohn as Nidhi Luthra, Karan's second wife, originally played by Nia Sharma, replaced by Akanksha Juneja, the twins' manipulative maternal figure who plays a pivotal role in shaping the antagonistic forces in the family. Rishabh Jaiswal as Vipin, initially appears as Shaurya's friend, later portrayed in cameo roles supporting the next generation. The story may have ended, but the emotions will stay forever. What did you think of the ending? Were you Team Rajveer or Team Shaurya? Drop your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe. And stay tuned to Z Star Lovers for more epic TV story recaps. See you next time.